Kate McCarthy is the founder and managing director of McCarthy Recruitment. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Perhaps we could try turning that conversation on its head a bit. Insofar as there are jobs to be found, where are they?
And there are jobs. I was just listening to Katie and Joyce, and for me, both have got good experience. And Joyce is, for however old she's got 4 years of great experience to go and give an employer. So I feel quite positive about that, and hopefully she will too. But within every sector, even retail and hospitality, that are struggling, there are businesses that are actually trading well and are doing different innovative things and creating jobs as well. But for me, we're seeing jobs in finance, HR, call centres. Customer service requirement is higher because online presence is fine and okay. You don't need in store, but you do still need to talk to somebody when something goes wrong. So we're seeing an uplift in call centres and sales, and obviously e-commerce as well. If things move online, you need a different skill set and a business to cope with that.
And to what extent do you think companies are waiting to see what happens on the COVID front, if you like?
I think they absolutely are. And even myself as a business owner, there's a lot of uncertainty, and there's the talk of a second wave is really unnerving for any business. And I think this feels very different to the last recession, which my business has been trading over 15 years. So I lived through that as well. It's very different. The forces and the reasons are different. Therefore, the outputs are. And I think that you've got to sit back and be innovative, be different. And there are some of our businesses that are making redundancies, but they're also recruiting because they're recruiting a different skill set, because they need something different to get them through. And unfortunately, at the minute, it is about survival, cutting back and taking a step back and then seeing what happens. And, we've got clients that have got a need at the minute, but they're saying, actually, we're going to wait till September, October, potentially January. So it is, everything feels a little bit like it's on pause.
And that's very tough for people looking for jobs, particularly if what you're actually saying to them, among other things, is they've got to consider changing their skill set, if you like.
Yeah, and I think you have to think about outside the box and doing something different. And people always talk about sectors to me. And for me, it's not about sectors, it's about businesses within sectors. And you can use that skill set. So Katie, for example, has done recruitment admin. She can do that across everyone needs recruitment people and admin people. Yes, there are some, recruitment people that are losing their roles because people think they're not recruiting, but that will change and that will move ahead. We're always going to be needed. It's difficult. It is really hard. And I feel for people looking for a role at the minute.
Thank you very much indeed, Kate McCarthy, for joining us.